$10 is all. Maybe I should tell you. There was a couple of fellas in here this morning asking about Frank. Fellas that you couldn't very well say, mind your own business to. Is he in some sort of trouble, Mrs. Johnson?
Some. He didn't come home last night.
They're all alike. I've been looking for mine for 3 years.
I'm glad I finally met you, Mom. I often wondered what kind of a woman Frank was married to. Not that I imagined he was too easy to live with, being so quiet and moody and strange at times. For instance, now look at this picture. Look at the date he put on it. Frank painted this for me about 6 months ago. It was on St. Patrick's Day. But look at the date on it. March 17, 1947. Well, I suppose it's an artist's privilege.
March 17th, that's Frank's birthday. 1947. We spent the day on the beach at Cypress Point. Then we suddenly decided we had to see the sunset from the top of the mark. So we drove to San Francisco. We had a car then. We had champagne cocktails and watched the sunset over the Golden Gate. After all, it was Frank's birthday and St. Patrick's. We had a beautiful dinner at Andre's and Cafe Diablo at Amigos. Then we drove back to Carmel in the softest moonlight I've ever known.
Ah, there's nothing like being young and in love. And daft.
To boot.
What?
Daft, to boot.
Well, I guess people are entitled to do crazy things on their birthday.
This year we didn't. I went to a movie. Frank came down here and painted that picture.
Now I know what Frank meant when he said someone should have been in that picture with him. I have a notion if your husband could have seen your face when you were telling about that birthday party in 1947, he'd have painted you right smack in the middle of that picture with his arms around you.
Ah, sorry I was so long.
Oh, Mr. Leggett of the graphic, Mr. Sullivan. He's helping me look for Frank.
Hi. Freshen up a little, will you? Now, hold the garbage. You?
No, I'm fine.
Get something?
Something I hadn't counted on.
What?
Frank still loves me.